back with the Newcastle career mode. Nothing really to say about it. Yeah, let's just do this. Top of the league. Fuck off, you mug. What? The only reason you're coming in, mate, is because Dodo's injured. Don't act like Don't act like you're better than him, because you're really not, mate. You're fucking awful. Where even is he? Fucking little mug. God, get out of it. Get out of it, you ugly little mug. Lewis, fuck you. If we lose, all the blame goes on you, mate. We should not be losing to chat, actually. Still, there's not a problem. It's his blame. All the blame goes to that knob, which said he wanted a match. Shut up, you fat knob. Yeah, Perez, whatever, he doesn't play anyway. God, I'm sick of this morale shit as well. I don't care about morale. Honest to God, it's such a hindrance. I've even got a youth set up. What is this? I don't have enough money to buy anyone good. So, I've even got a youth set up. Nope, they're just sitting there doing nothing. I've just done it for 6 months on accident. That's just great. They're all going to be coming back at different times now. What's that cup shit now? The semi-finals of the FA Cup. You know it's going to be, we have to win it. No, we only have to reach the final. We don't even have to win, so if it's a 2-rounder, it's not. So, I guess I'll just have to play it then. Since it's an objective to reach the final. You know what's ridiculous? The expectation is to win the Champions League. That's the expectation. It's that ridiculous that the expectation is to win. Oh, for fuck's sake. 2 minutes in, you know what I mean? Literally 2 minutes into the match with 1-0 down. It's such a joke. Oh, really? Why aren't you going for the ball, you knob? Go on. No, man.
To the nearest major city for logistical reasons. And then each team will have to spend the day at that location whilst completing a list of tasks that the other team will provide. For the video start today's discount code is DARTS. You can use that on siteandcoding.com. Let's see where the boys end up. Nearest major city. Whoa, why did you go first? Why not? Why not? Alright.
Yeah, nice. Three one. It's almost too easy, except for that one goal which we conceded within the first 2 minutes. Right. Knee lock.
Explain a Mexican dark comedy film called The Noble Family. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. The movie centers around a family of four named the Noble Family. The father, Germain, is a wealthy Mexican businessman and has three children, Javi, Barbie, and Charlie. A few years ago, their mother died of a health issue. Ever since, the children have been living off the money from her trust fund. They throw extravagant parties, buy whatever they want, go on several vacations, and use the money carelessly. None of them have worked a day in their lives, which worries Germain, because someone has to take over his business one day. His only daughter, Barbie, is in a relationship with Peter, a failed entrepreneur who is 20 years older than her. He is hoping that marrying her will provide him with enough money to pay off his enormous tax debt. Barbie, oblivious to his actual intentions, is smitten with him. On the morning of her birthday, several workers come to decorate the house. She recognizes one of them as Lucho, the nephew of their family maid, who once lived in their mansion's servant quarter. In their teenage years, Barbie used to trouble Lucho by pretending to seduce him. Lucho doesn't like her because of her personality. In the next scene, we are introduced to the middle child, Javi. He is the only child who is mildly interested in taking over the business after his father. When he is not busy partying with his friends, he pretends to work for the company. However,
Right.
he
Well,
come up with
we
stupid
we
and
pretty much won.
ideas all day. That morning, he suggests they start a petrol home delivery service. Germain's business partner, Kareem, makes fun of him for the absurd idea. Germain
Right.
thinks that giving Javi a tougher task will knock off his confidence. He hands his son a file to be sent to an associate the next day. Then we are
Right, we're through to the final, so we've done that. Fulham are through to the final.
He skips his classes.
And I still can't simulate it because it's going to make us lose.
Gets in trouble because of it. Like his siblings, his lifestyle
Whatever, mate.
consists of partying and using his parents' money in vain. When
Right, so semi-finals against Real Madrid, we're simulating it.
looking at the numbers,
Mate, wait, what's he doing?
his children's careless spending habits. Germain knows that he has to teach them the importance of money, but doesn't know how.
Mainly because it's 2 legs, so we can simulate the first one. 1-0 isn't enough, so I have to sim match the second one.
Barbie is enjoying her birthday party. She sees Lucho on the other side of the room and asks him to
Ooh, loan offer.
Lucho sighs.
Just gotta deal with this trash.
They last met. Peter sees them getting close and interrupts the conversation. He, Germain, and Barbie go to a private room at his request. He then asks Germain's permission to marry his daughter. Germain, in turn, questions him how he's going to keep her happy when he doesn't have a job. Barbie interrupts and replies that they will use her trust fund. Knowing that Peter is not a good person, Germain disapproves of the marriage, but Barbie doesn't back down. She simply walks outside and announces that she and Peter are engaged and are soon to be married. Germain is already worried about his daughter, but the problems add up. right after, he gets a call from Charlie's college's dean, saying that he was caught having sex with his teacher and was given a high five. Was expelled. Because of the stress, Juman has difficulty breathing and is taken to the hospital. When his children come to see him, he pretends to have gotten a heart attack. He hopes that the siblings will feel responsible for giving him too much time, but much to his disappointment, they start arguing about nothing. When they leave, Juman makes it his mission to teach them a lesson, one way or another. In Korea,
Alright, let me read this. I know I'm sounding like a broke record now, but Spies is not interesting. It's bloody boring. The twist that his mother is a German spy was not surprising in any way. It was predictable and stupid. The story itself had nothing to do with spies except from the very end. I mean, there's talk of a man cycling. Why is that needed? Get some action instead of a man on a bike. Oh my god. Michael Phaeton, you need to change your story. Or the type of story at least, because this is bloody garbage. It's a solid 0.912 out of 10 for me, which is actually good for my reviews. Next, The White Tiger. The text is not engaging. It was a boring story. To be honest, Aravind Aga, the person which wrote it, needs to pick up their ideas or just stop writing, because it's actually one of the worst so far. Next. Question 1, okay. Question 4, it is about a golf championship for legends. It isn't engaging. Oh no, I've got to make my subs. Oscillate, it's the night when you're in your bed. Stimulate the dopamine passing through your head. When you get back on a Saturday night and the room is caving in, do you look like me? Do you feel like me? Do you turn into your effigy? Anyway, number 4. It is about a golf championship of legends. It is not engaging. Why is it engaging? It is not engaging. It's at a tournament of legends for golf, but there is no mention of Tiger Woods or any other golf legend in the story. The golfer in the story also is not that good. I mean, oh my gosh, the golfer in the story is also not that good. I mean, I could do better. And this story has nothing to do with golf, by the way. I'm just making it up at this point. There was like one mention of golf, and I've just made it all about golf. But despite its flaws, and despite its flaws, and trust me, there's many. This is the second best story so far, followed by White Tiger. Yeah, and I'm actually writing this. Honest to God, this is a joke. Okay. The King of the Castle. I'm the King of the Castle. Where's it set? Unsurprisingly, in a castle. Number 4 is about a king. Okay, listen to this. Why is it engaging? It's not engaging. It's boring, stupid, if that. Yay, we're through to the finals. The boy doesn't even kill his father, which the story was leading up to the whole time. There is not any type of action. They try to create suspense, but it does not work, as the story itself is boring. Either make him kill the king, or just go with better stories. Susan Hill, you need to improve, because this is utter rubbish. Next story, Remarkable Creatures. This is not well, it doesn't matter, does it? Because we're 2-1 now. This is not engaging at all. It's boring. There is no remarkable creatures. The only thing remarkable was when I could start reading this garbage. Usually I'd say Tracy Chevalier just needs to improve, but this is so... well, this is so bad, I'll just quick right. What a dickhead! Okay. Now, we're through to the final. Oh my god, guys. That is so funny. And this... Okay, so Real Madrid, Bayern Munich next. And this one's the best one. because it says player return. Yeah, okay, Dodo's back, right? So anyway, oh no! Fucking genius! Oh my god! Listen to this. What? Who is it about? A clown called Who is it about? A clown called Paddy Clark. Who is it about? A clown called Paddy Clark, but he's not. Oh my god, I'm not joking, I was actually laughing at this at school. Because we're supposed to be doing reading, but I don't read, all I do is just sit there making fun of them. And I just read, what? Who's it about? A clown called Paddy Clark. It's just like, you can just tell I don't give a shit about it, because all it says is, a clown called Paddy Clark, but he's not funny. And then it says, why is it engaging? It wasn't really. It wasn't. Really boring text. Paddy... it's just funny, because what I'm writing actually has nothing to do with anything in the story. Like, it literally has nothing to do with anything in the story. Also, let me just move my camera really quick so I can actually see this. Yeah, okay. Move. Literally, what I write has nothing to do with the story at all. So I sort of skip that. Yeah, you better beat fucking Fulham and all. Right. Yeah, that's good. We should still be on the top of the league, but barely. Greenwood? Who's he? Oh, yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake! I've just lost the fucking loan deal now because he's done loan agreement. Just fucking loan him out! I asked for the 2-year deal. Just fucking agree. Just lost the deal now because that. God's sake, anyway, can I get back to fucking Paddy Clark? It's the only funny thing ever. I swear what I write in these is some of the funniest shit ever. Oscillate, save the night when you're in your bed. Stimulate the dopamine passing through your head. Shut up, you mug. Oh wait, this is the last game of the season, so I kind of have to play it, don't I? Well, I'm not playing it, I'm just sim matching it. And if we go down, what do you mean? Where? Look at this. Where's the unavailable player? Okay, I'll let you off it on the bench. Alright, you can come off for that knob. Okay, should be fine. No, it'll still put the message there, even though I've changed it. So anyway, part 2 of Paddy Clark, ha ha ha. The only funny... I forgot... I forgot to read this. The only funny thing about the text is how bad it is. Oh my god, nice job, Haaland. It seems old, to be honest. Middle ages, Max. Who is it about? This one just makes me laugh. Who's it about? A clown called Paddy Clark, but he's not funny. He really is. He really isn't. Anyway, number 5. Why is it engaging? It wasn't really. It wasn't. Really boring text. It wasn't really. Boring text. Paddy... Paddy Clark is the worst clown. Paddy Clark is the worst clown ever. But at least... this next is... But at least Rhodey Doll tries to fit the role by also being a clown and writing the worst. This is fucking. So, to summarise that says, it wasn't really. Boring text. Paddy Clark is the worst clown ever. But at least Rhodey Doll tries to fit the role by writing the... At least Rhodey Doll tries to fit the role by also being a clown and writing the worst story so far. Oh my god, that is hilarious. That is literally... Next story. Right. Number 1, where is it set? It doesn't say. Number 2, who's telling the story? The main character is telling the story. Number 3, it seems more of a modern text. Number 4, it is a... listen to listen to this. Listen to this. Number 4, what is it about? It is about a journey across a distant land where a man... Just listen to this load of bollocks. This has got nothing to do with anything about the story. Anyway, just let that crap finish. So it says, it is about a journey across a distant land where a man takes 39 steps towards the gate of the land of the... Oh wait, none of that happened. Basically, a man is on a journey. Right, anyway, why is it engaging? Being honest, I'm sick of these stories. Oh my god. Anyway, it says, being honest, I'm sick of these stories. Anyway, being honest, I'm sick of these stories. They're not engaging. They're boring. This one only. What that doesn't make sense. This one has only one character, which is boring and not interesting, and the story itself and the story itself is so and the story itself is so bland and uncreative. Oh my god. John Buchan, just writing. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, next story. Why is it engaging? It's boring. For one, there are no birds singing. The characters are boring. Stephen's... Oh my god. And then I actually full on go into detail about why he's boring. I full on go into detail of the characters now. Literally, all this says... Literally, for one, there are no birds singing, because the title of the fucking story is called Birdsong. The characters are boring. And then it says, I've went into detail here, Stephen's character was just a drag to read about. I mean, my... So it just says, right, after good 6-0 win. So it just says, Stephen's character was just a drag to read about. I mean, my life is bloody boring. The whole idea of him is just a drag. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, we won the league. I mean, the whole story has no purpose and has no effect on the reader. To be honest, it's worse than the White Tiger, if that tells you anything about this rubbish. And then you've got the last one titled Lullaby. Awful. And then I just write literally one word, awful. The language techniques were rubbish. Second of all, there was no lullaby at all. It was more about the dumb weather than anything. I mean, gales and storms have nothing to do with the extract itself, and that's not all. But this is so boring. I'm done with this. A solid, and then I just give a fucking bullshit out of 10 for me. Let's go back to the first story, because I didn't actually read the first one, which I did. Where is it? Where is it? So this is the first one I've done of these. It is not engaging at all. Boring is... even though, even though, even though it's really basic, it's just such a laugh. It isn't engaging at all. Boringest story I've ever read, to be honest. Nothing engaging. Okay, and then, and this is, and this is my. This is part one of Paddy Clark. I read part two of Paddy Clark. This is part one. So it is not engaging. It's really stupid. To be honest, I didn't even know what was going on here. There's this Kevin guy, and his character was and his character was boring and enthusiastic. Paddy. Paddy Clark himself was boring. Paddy Clark himself was boring. The is totally unneeded. He's not the Joker. The only joke is the story itself, and it's stupid and boring. Rody doll, get your ideas together. Oh my god. Okay. Well, why didn't I? Okay. It isn't engaging. I mean, the character is not engaged nor interesting. The story itself seems bland. Oh my god! And that's literally all I've done with that. I think that's the greatest piece ever made. That, to be honest. Just look at all the bullshit I've written there. Where is it? I just look at all the bullshit, and it's just what I was reading. Like, there's just a bunch of bullshit in there. Look. Nilak 9, Nilak. We got another one. We got another one a couple of days ago. So you know what I'm doing with this one. Exact same thing. So let's go to the very first one of these. The Diaries of Nella Last. And then it says, Nella Last. Nella Last is the boringest character in a story ever. To be honest, the writer is lucky that their name is not written as this is this is garbage. I mean, quit writing. Not to mention that this is the opening story. I mean, this is so bad. I just can't imagine what garbage is next. Okay. Wait, why did I review the same thing twice? Oh, wait, no. And then you got As I Walked Out on One Midsummer Morning. This is the worst. It says, this is the worst one yet out of both books. I would be really surprised if there is a story this bad to come. I mean, it's just awful. Laura Lee just quit writing. I'm gonna assume that this garbage load of crap, that all your other stories / books that you have written are awful as well. And I wouldn't be surprised. Because this is so bad. It's unreal for two reasons. The story is bland, and the characters are more boring and enthusiastic. For two, it's it's so bad it's unreal. for two reasons. The story is bland, and the characters are more boring and enthusiastic than the Lord of the Rings. I mean, you would have thought there was a war happening. Okay, and then you've just got this random, and then all I've written for the touching the void so far is that was so anticlimactic, it's unreal. Oh yeah, I also don't want to extract from American Notes by Charles Dickens. Okay. Number 5, why is it engaging? It's not engaging. I don't care about your opinion on USA. This is like me writing about what I think about chocolate fudge cake from the Hungry Horse. It's the same. No. It's the same. No one cares and it would be boring. Charles Dickens, go back to Christmas Carol, you Shakespeare wannabe. Oh my god. The best part of that whole thing is, this is like me writing about what I think about chocolate fudge cake from Hungry Horse. It's the same. No one cares and it will be boring. You look. Okay, I mean it's true though. No, it will be boring and no one would care. Right, knee lock. And nobody knows what to do with it, you know, the sense about those Ubers, and it's all like and I gotta try over the beach and come every day, same with dinner, because time it's on because of blue. It's probably not so much time to river as in my life, it's just worth it, in fact, it's always. Ba-bo doo dee da doo da. Da doo dee da 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 da. Why? It isn't. It's an ant. It's. It's an anticlimax. It's an anticlimax. Rubbish. Bloody boring, bloody rubbish. Bloody boring! No, oh my god. Not as mentioned, the characters are terrible. I mean, Jack, 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 it's his what? His character, his character. Oh my god. Oh boy, the Titanic. The Titanic. And at least that. And it, when we got this new book. Oh, brother. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay. The end problem is. Yeah. The end problem is I actually kind of got to read the story tonight, wasn't it? Oh, what a drag. What? And okay. This is good. Huh?
You're not sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it. Knee lock. It's so flat. Okay, so let's stop doing that for a while. And I mean, that's it now. I'm going to read the ones that I just wrote, see if they're as funny. They probably won't be, because they're never funny when you try and do. Oh yeah, hold on, I don't want to about Florence Nightingale as well. Hold on, I remember this one. I read this earlier in English, because every period 4 was supposed to read it, but instead, I do read it, but I make fun of them. Like, obviously, what I've been reading for the last, like, fucking 20 minutes. So, anyway, this is what it says. So this is the Florence Nightingale one, which I done earlier. This isn't the one which I've just done. I'm sorry, Florence Nightingale, if that is your real name. This sucks. I appreciate your effort to help soldiers in the war and whatever. And whatever. You know what I mean? Just don't care at all, I appreciate your effort to help soldiers in the war and whatever. But does it really need to be in my I knew this was funny. Oh my god. Does it really need to be in my English language reading resource paper too? No, I didn't think so. Why is it engaging? It isn't, to be honest. If I was in that hospital dying, if I was dying, came in and told me this dumb story. I'll be praying for death because my, because my God, is it boring? Well, that's not a question. It is. Well, oh my God. I'll be praying for death because my God, is it boring? Well, that's not a question. It is boring. Really boring. It's neither entertaining or informative. So what's the point in it? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. It doesn't have. Oh my God. I'll tell you what the point is. It doesn't have. So what's the point in it? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. It doesn't have one. All it is a waste of my time. Oh my God. This is fucking gold. This is. Oh. Okay, I've already read that one. Yeah, I just done this one. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's read this one. That was so. Well, I already read that was so anticlimactic, but that was so anticlimactic. It's unreal. Why is it engaging? It isn't. It's an anticlimactic lot of rubbish. All that build up to actually touch the void, and then nothing happens. Bloody boring load of rubbish. Not to mention the characters are terrible. I mean, Jake himself is just a drag. His character is more boring. His character is more boring than the Titanic, and even that had action. When we got this new book, I was hoping for some better stories, but clearly my hopefulness was gone as these stories once again. As these stories. This last bit's funny because it says as these stories once again, I may add. Okay. Hopefulness is gone. As these stories once again, I may add, are bland and bloody boring. Joe Simpson, quit writing because this. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Okay, and then you got this one. This is the worst interview. yeah, because this isn't even a story now. This is an interview. So it says, okay, let's talk about the climb up Everest one step at a time. And this is an interview with Sir Edmund Hillary. This is the worst interview I've ever seen. This is the worst interview I've ever seen. My God, this man goes on more than Mr. Arthur about the Nazis, and I did not see that coming. May I add, because I thought it was impossible, but there it is, and this guy is so bloody boring. And this guy is so bloody boring. Oh my God. He makes he makes everything a track. If I had to interview him, I'd quit on the spot. If I had to interview him, I'd quit on the spot because because screw him. Worst one so far from both books. Not engaged. Okay, they're actually pretty funny. Alright, this is the last one though. Okay, this is extract from Scott's diary. And then the first word is boring. The first word literally is just boring with an exclamation mark at the end. That's the first bit. Oh my God. Boring. Okay. Scott. Boring. Scott, to be honest. just, just how it starts as well. Just how it starts as well. He just says, Scott, Scott, to be honest, no one believes. Oh my god. So he just says, Scott, to be honest, no one bloody cares, mate. Because my. Oh my god. Scott, to be honest, no one bloody cares, mate. Because my god, you're boring. I would rather watch paint dry than read this rubbish again. I wouldn't read. I wouldn't read it if you paid me. It's such a drag to read. I don't care about this random bozo in his story. He can do. He can do what? Burn it. To be honest, I'd never thought I'd say this ever, but get the old stories back, because my god, these are even worse than the other ones. I mean, I'm not an expert. I mean, I'm not an expert or anything, but this sucks. Oh my god, and I think I'll leave the rest of the excellent review until until maths tomorrow, because these are honestly gold. I'm honestly keeping these forever just because of what I've written, and they're so funny, literally. No, the Paddy Clark one. The Paddy Clark one is so hilarious. Where is it? Paddy Clark. It is not engaging. It's really stupid. And to be honest, didn't even know what was going on here. There's this Kevin guy, and his character was boring and unenthusiastic. Paddy Clark himself was boring. The ha 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 is totally unneeded. He's not. He's not the Joker. And to be honest, the only joke is the story itself. It's stupid and boring. Roly doll, get your ideas together. Okay, and then you get some boring ones here, which I didn't like a lot for some reason. And you got Spies. I know I'm sounding like a broken record here, but Spies is not interesting. Oh my god, I know I sound like a broken record here, but Spies is not interesting. It's bloody boring. Oh my god. The twist that his mother is a German spy was not surprising anyway. It's predictable and stupid. The story itself had nothing to do with anything, nothing to do with spies except from at the very end. I mean, there's talk of a man cycling. There's talk of there's talk of a man cycling. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. So, the story itself had nothing to do with spies, except in the very end. I mean, there's talk of a man cycling. And there literally is. Read this for yourself. Search up Spies by Michael Frayn. There's literally a bit about a man cycling. It says he cycles right past all the houses, looking at them, looking at each of them in turn, goes back round the turning cycle at the end, cycles back down the street, and that literally is what it says in the text. It's about spies. Anyway. What? I mean, he's made me laugh every time he gets that done. Oh my god, there's talk of a man cycling. Why? Why is that needed? Get some action in instead of a man on a bike. Michael Frayn, you need to You need to change your story or just the type of story at least because this is bloody because this is bloody garbage. The White Tiger. The text is not engaging. It was a boring story. And to be honest, Aravan Adja needs to pick up their ideas, not just start writing because his actually is one of the worst so far. The 30-90 steps. What is it about? It is not engaging. Why is it engaging? It is not engaging. It is about a tournament of golf for It is a tournament of legends for golf, but there is no mention of Tiger Woods or any other golf legend. The golfer in the story also is not that good. I mean, I could and I don't even play golf, but despite its flaws, and trust me, there's many. I trust me, there's many. Oh my god, and trust me, there's many. Okay. This is the second best novel so far. Right, I'm the King of the Castle Part 2. He's not engaging. Okay, I'm not reading that. It's going to Paddy Clark. Oh wait, no, it's Remarkable Creatures and Paddy Clark. I'll read Remarkable Creatures because Remarkable Creatures is fucking hilarious. This is not engaging at all. It's boring. There is no remarkable creatures. Anything remarkable is when I could stop reading this garbage. Usually I'd say Tracy Chevler needs to improve. But this is so bad I would just quit writing. Part 2 of Paddy Clark, ha ha ha. The only thing the only thing funny about the text is how bad it is. I mean, it is set in a circus. It seems like it seems old, to be honest. Middle ages max. Who's it about? A clown called Paddy Clark, but a clown called Paddy Clark, but he's not funny. It wasn't really, but it wasn't really boring text. Why is it engaging? It wasn't really boring text. Paddy, just that name, Paddy Clark. Paddy fucking Clark. Dickhead. Okay, anyway. Paddy Clark is the worst clown ever, but at least Rhodey Doll tries to fit the role by also being a clown and writing the worst. I am honestly so good at writing these. Okay, John Doll or whatever. Being honest, I'm getting sick of these stories now. The 19 the boring. This one has only one character, which is boring and uninteresting, and the story itself is so bland. If John Buchan just quit writing, and this one is what is it about? It is about a journey across a distant land where a man takes 39 steps towards the gate of the land of the. Oh wait, none of that happened. Basically, a man on a journey. Bird song, it's boring. For one, there are no birds singing. The characters are boring. Stephen's character is just a drag to read about. Oh my god. Stephen's character was just a drag to read about. I mean, he's. It doesn't even just say, my god, he's bloody. He's bloody boring. It has to say, my life. Okay, Stephen's character was just a drag to read about. My life. We are getting through this. I'm reading the whole thing of this Stephen's character without laughing. Stephen's character was just a drag to read about. My life is bloody boring. The whole idea of him is. The whole story has no purpose and has no effect on the reader. To be honest, this is worse than the White Tiger. If that tells you anything about how bad this is. Oh, last song. Lullaby. Last one, Lullaby. Awful. The language techniques were rubbish. Second of all, there was no lullaby at all. It was more about the dumb weather than anything. Gales and storms have nothing to do with anything the act itself, and that's not all. But this is so boring. I'm done with this. A solid -2 out of 10 for me. Oh my god, what a drag. Okay, let's go on this final. Let's have a look at the team of the team of the tournament. Let's see how many Newcastle players are on there. Surprisingly, not many. So you got Donnarumma, yeah. Chilwell for chat. Where's so you got Donnarumma for us, Dudit for us, De Jong for us, and Haaland for us, and Isaac. Brentford relegated. Unlucky, Brentford, unlucky. Okay, after a season to forget, Brentford's worst fears have been sealed by relegation to the Championship. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's have a look at what actually happened, since I've just been yapping about my stories, which are fucking hilarious, for the last, like, half an hour. No, I didn't want to go to that crap, thank you very much. Oh, angel sent from up above. So obviously we won. And then you've got Preston, West Brom, and Brentford relegated. Brentford relegated only on goal difference. Why is there so many teams on a negative goal difference? Literally, all of the teams up until 9th are on a negative goal difference. Like Everton -3, Southampton -4, Leeds -4, Crystal Palace -7, Wolves -9, Villa -14, Watford -18, West Ham -22, Brighton -23, Brentford -25, West Brom -23, Preston North End -37. Oh my god, that shit. Okay.
But, much to his disappointment, they start arguing about a movie. When they leave, Jermaine makes it his mission to teach them a lesson, one way or another. He and Kareem plan to fake a bankruptcy and send the three to live in the slums. In the following scene, Barbie is with her friend at a restaurant. Javi is partying with his friends as always, and Charlie is in a meditation class.
You are unsettled. Yeah. They're all unsettled, are they? Right, Perez. Piance. Marriott. Just get them all up at this point. Cox. Right, there's only one which isn't complaining about being unsettled. One out of all of them. Walters, well, I don't blame him, mainly because he's only 15 and can't even complain. He can't even. The only one which hasn't complained is the only one that can't complain. Like, he literally can't complain because he's 15 years old, so I can't even promote him if I wanted to.
Tries to pay with her card, but it gets declined. She has never had such a problem, so she doesn't know how to solve it. At the same time,
God, look at all these fucking loan players.
He and Kareem
Oh,
and
good.
the slums. In the following
I
scene,
forgot we had
Barbie
him.
is with her friend at a restaurant. Javi is partying with his friends as always, and Charlie is in a meditation class. Barbie tries to pay with her card, but it gets declined. She has never had such a problem.
Why have we got so many fucking goalkeepers?
At the same time, the brothers get a call asking them to return home immediately. By the time they gather at home, their phones have been cut, and a crowd is gathered outside asking for money. Jermaine arrives and...
You know we've got a good team when the 77 rated players on loan listed. So... what? Oh, I don't want to negotiate with him.
over a wall to escape. Once they are far enough from the house, he explains that he was cheated by Kareem, who has fled with all their company's money. Jermaine is now broke and a wanted criminal for fraud in the 3rd degree. Since the siblings are also the shareholders of the company,
Why is he on so fucking high wage?
they will have to refrain from contacting all of their
This
relatives.
cheeky cunt which does nothing taking up all our wage.
The siblings finally realize the seriousness of the situation. Jermaine brings them to his father's old house that is not listed under the company's assets. The house is in ruins, clearly abandoned for decades. The three who have never stayed in anything other than luxury hotels are beyond horrified. Jermaine claims they will have to renovate it with time, as they earn money. They eat crappy street food for dinner while discussing finances. When asked how they will earn money, Jermaine suggests they work for the first time in their lives. The following morning, Barbie tries to take a shower, but the faucet only supplies dark brown, dirty water. She instead uses hand sanitizer to sanitize her entire body. Meanwhile, Javi goes to his friends and asks them for money, promising to return it as soon as their assets are unfrozen. However, the guys who used to party with his money refuse to help him. Somewhere else, Barbie calls Peter and tells him they have to postpone the wedding after finding out about their
Oh,
situation.
this is such a good squad. Like, look at this. We've got an 80 rated player on loan. Yes, we've got an 80 rated player on loan. Yes, two 80 rated players on loan. We've got 80 rated players on loan. That's when you know you've got a good. Why the hell is he there? Oh my god, he's so crap. We do need better strikers, but he has. So that's pretty much the squad sorted. I do not care about the England. What are you on about your mug? Oh yeah, even though you've just joined us. Well, to be honest, you did let everyone down. You know, you get some of these, coming into prospect eventually.
He is distressed that he couldn't profit off their money when he had the chance. Charlie is the only one who goes to look for a job. Upon his father's request, he easily gets a job at a bank. His boss is rude to him because the position was supposed to be her niece's. Rich nepotism beats regular nepotism. She threatens to fire him any chance she gets. When the family reunites at the end of the day, they hand Germaine whatever money they were able to.
Haaland!
The most.
Haaland!
She sold Happy's watch for it. Moments later, their faithful maid Maggie and Lucio come to the house to help them. They also bring clothes for the family to change into. Lucio takes advantage of Barbie's situation to trouble her, as she did to him when they were teens. Upon his aunt's request, he provides her with a job as a waitress in a restaurant that he works at. When
Yay!
there is any work for him too, he is given the job of a public vehicle driver. The following day is Happy's first day of work. Everything goes well until another vehicle cuts in line before them and the driver makes fun of him. Meanwhile, Barbie also goes to the restaurant and is disgusted to see chefs spitting on customers' meals. She is made to change into a uniform.
That doesn't happen anywhere.
When she retaliates,
I mean, this
Lucio
movie
claims
is
that she
in like a
deserves
poorer country,
everything
but
she
come
is
on.
facing currently because of her unlikable personality. As much as I want to side with Lucio, this is kind of illegal. As time passes, the siblings start adjusting to their new life,
Who the hell is
cooking
that,
and
Rob?
cleaning for themselves. Although they struggle initially, they soon get a hang of it. Javi's rivalry with a bus driver continues for weeks. One day, he tries to race him to a parking spot and is stopped by the traffic police. Barbie is not very good at being a waitress. She is mean to the rude customers, which causes them to walk away without paying. Eventually, she learns to flirt for better tips. One day, Charlie makes a mistake at his banking job, and his boss calls him to her office. To his surprise, she closes the door and suggests he do something right to make up for the mistake. The two end up having sex in the office. One night after dinner, Germaine discovers Barbie trying to make herself puke to maintain her weight. He is in shock to find out that she's been doing it since she was in college and was diagnosed with bulimia a few years ago. Barbie laughs, claiming that he never had time for his children, so she didn't expect him to care. Germaine realizes how absent he has been from his children's lives until now. Somewhere else, Peter and his friend are talking about how he missed the chance to pay off
You
his
good?
debts.
Oh yeah, oh wait, just it from up above.
Kareem with the money. Peter's friend doesn't believe him because Kareem is right behind them talking to someone. Peter registers that something is wrong and begins to investigate. The next day, Lucio and Barbie go to the market together. They bond while buying groceries for the restaurant and trying several street foods. Meanwhile, Javi finds his competitor bus driver and starts a fight with him. They suddenly stop after finding out they both read the books by the same author. On talking to each other, they learn that their ambition in life is the same, to start a business of their own. A few weeks later,
For
the
fuck's
family runs
sake.
money to be able to renovate the house. While they're at
Oh,
it,
just get the bloody
finds
ball
out
and then
how
dive on the
Happy is at
fucking
spilling
deck.
things. Happy reveals
Useless.
toxic and has gone to therapy for it. Germaine is left speechless when told that he paid for the therapy sessions. He feels guilty about having not paid attention to his children's lives. The next day at the restaurant, the owner throws a party for his employees. Barbie and Lucio dance and eventually kiss. At the same time, Peter arrives at their house and meets Germaine. He claims to know everything about Germaine's lies and threatens to reveal the truth to his children. Scared that they will hate him after finding out, Germaine asks him what he wants. Just then, Barbie arrives home and sees them. Peter informs the family that Kareem has returned with the funds, and their bank accounts are working again. This means that they can go back to their old lifestyle. The siblings are overjoyed to be able to return home. Germain, on the other hand, is blackmailed into staying silent. The family gets ready to leave, and Barbie meets Lucho outside. She reluctantly wishes him farewell and leaves. She believes that since Peter helped her in a situation like this, she cannot betray him and go to Lucho. The next day, Germain goes to the office and asks Kareem for a solution. He wants to keep the secret from his kids, but will at no cost allow Barbie to marry Peter. Barbie starts shopping for her wedding, even though her
That's
heart is
700
on it.
weeks.
She only does
Look
it
at
because
this,
she's supposed
800
to be wedded
weeks.
to Peter. In the following scene, Germain and Kareem are in a meeting with Peter and a lawyer. Germain offers Peter money to walk out of Barbie's life. However, Peter is adamant about wanting to marry her. In the end, Germain has to sign a contract that says Barbie's husband will be authorized to use as much money as he likes from her trust fund. He still hopes that Peter won't be the said husband. Following the meeting, Germain goes to meet his family maid, Maggie. She advises him to tell his kids the truth, because the longer he hides it, the
Well,
longer
why would I
they
want a
will forget about it.
short-term
Germain
loan?
trusts her and decides to do the right thing, but he is unaware that somewhere else, Peter is proposing to his daughter. He asks her to sign the marriage papers immediately because he cannot wait anymore. Barbie is nervous and unsure if she even wants to marry him. Still, she follows his lead and goes to City Hall.
Why has it been rejected?
Germain calls his sons and asks them to meet him immediately. However, when he
Oh,
calls
for
his
fuck's
daughter, Peter
sake.
picks up.
I mean, it's
Cuts
broke
the phone.
down.
Germain contacts
Just accept
Barbie's
the
friend
deal.
and finds out she is about to get married. He, along with Javi and Charlie, rush to the City Hall to stop her. They arrive seconds before she signs the paper and are able to stop her. Germain finally reveals that they were never bankrupt. He lied to them because he wanted them to know how difficult it is to earn money. He also reveals that Peter only wants Barbie's money and has been blackmailing him. The siblings
Why
are
can't I
furious
offer a
at the
2-year
father
deal?
for lying to them. They simply walk away without saying anything. After the commotion, they decide to move into the old house that they were renovating. They refuse to take Germain's help and build a life on their own. They work hard, but their father is not there to see it. Javi, along with his fellow bus driver, open a car wash. His old friends try to reconcile, but he dismisses them. Similarly, Charlie finds a girlfriend of his own age and is in a happy relationship. Barbie also goes back to Lucho and starts dating him. On Barbie's birthday, everyone gathers at the house to celebrate. Someone knocks on the door, and Barbie opens it to see her father outside. He wishes her happy birthday and is about to leave, but his children call him inside, and the family finally reunites. Subscribe for
Well,
more
a
videos like
grab.
this, turn on notifications, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.
Okay, that is possibly the worst movie I've ever seen. We watched every Scooby-Doo movie.
The Scooby-Doo live action
I'm already
movies
halfway
are
through
staying
this.
highly underrated.
Okay. Oh wow, 2 years passed.
And they're fucking hot one.
I
I have no idea.
I think she is.
I haven't seen this in ages. Scrappy-Doo is in this film.
Yeah. He goes. Mullet is gonna look like in 15 years.
I reckon it will come back. Everything always this theme park, like natives grounds it.
It was probably the power of the Bible, George.
Hey, sorry, bro. I will crush your something to dust.
That's a si-
Up for it. I reckon he's I don't.
Oh.
Oh, there he is, Scrappy-Doo. Great.
Foreshadow.
Great.
You're the Scrappy-Doo to my Scooby-Doo.
I'm not Scrappy-Doo. Oh, that's me. I like pissing on.
Yeah, Scrappy-Doo has a piss king.
Scrappy-Doo piss king.
Those are the worst 4 words I've ever heard. Except you have such a big face. Why do you have such a big fucking head?
They leave a puppy in the desert to dehydrate to death.
To fucking die.
They deserve whatever's coming to it. I'm guessing he's the villain.
That was Ro-Ra. I feel like we drink for Ro-Ra.
There are no such things as ghouls, ghosts, goblins, or monsters.
Don't they hunt monsters? Isn't that like that whole job?
Yeah, I mean, they'd lose so much credibility publicly if Fred got caught saying
Actually, no, they're all like people under the costumes, aren't they? Oh, no, there's the monster. Fucking hell, look at that CGI.
Oh, that's dreadful, isn't it?
Loads of players are returning on loan and they're just going to go back on loan. You know what I mean, half of these knobs that are coming back up from loan are literally going back on loan. Like, you can start off, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can just return from loan, but you're going right back. You don't have a place in this team. This is the team which has won the Champions League, Premier League, and we've won the treble. Don't know if we won the Carabao Cup, but I do not care. We probably did. So we've basically won the we've at least won the triple. We've won the treble. We might have won the quadruple, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they'd lose so much credibility publicly if Fred got caught saying.
Actually, no, they're all like people under the costumes, aren't they? Oh, no, there's the monster. Fucking hell, look at that CGI.
Oh, that's dreadful, isn't it?
Oh my god, look at that!
It would be great if he actually, like, scrammed him. If he just went, and, like, bit his fucking head off. Oh, of course.
She needs to, like, go to the optician and get him fitted properly if they keep falling off like that.
Just get contacts.
Maybe she doesn't like touching her eyes, that's fair enough. She needs to get fitted properly so they don't fall off. That's the catchphrase, isn't it?
Jinkies.
We're just drinking for any occasion at this point.
Why does he care? It's just mad.
I think he was trying to smash James.
Oh, full name.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? That's two! It's like the catchphrase from the TV show. This is fucking brilliant. I love it.
Again, I've just accidentally asked for a short loan deal.
Nothingness. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. That's a drink.
Are all the dogs in the Scooby-Doo universe like Scooby, where they can like walk and talk and stuff?
Again, you're gonna have to send an email to the director, get his full opinion on it. Because Scrappy-Doo, his command of the English language is arguably even better than Scooby's.
No, it's incredible. He can speak it fluently. Scooby-Doo can speak in like phonics. Scrappy-Doo can speak in full sentences.
Canonically, what other dogs are there in the Scooby-Doo universe?
What's canonically mean, James? What's canonically mean?
Within the law, like within canon.
I don't know. Follow the Scooby-Doo universe that deeply.
I'll make sure to research it. Oh no, George, they're taking them into the spooky cave.
Oh, no.
What even is this? Is this? Oh, right. I don't give a shit about the Euros.
Can't be anything good. It's spooky.
We actually beat Germany on penalties in the Euros.
How did they not wake up? It's broad daylight.
They're gonna.
Oh no. What kind of spooky goings on do you think going in there? Can't be anything good. It's a spooky cave.
I'll make sure to research it. Oh no, George, they're taking them into the spooky cave.
Oh no. What kind of spooky goings on do you think going in there? Can't be anything good. It's a spooky cave. How did they not wake up? It's broad daylight.
They're gonna fucking have sunstroke as well, sleeping in the sun on the beach. Nuts.
I can't play this because it's probably copyright, but
Yeah.
the soundtrack to this is banging.
Goes hard.
Can we make a song like this together, James?
100% George.
Go off the fucking bench.
About how you only like slow down.
It's good. Slow down's a fucking banger. Do you know what? The place all the songs in this is slow down. Did you just hear what Fred said?
What do you say?
He went, the biatch was like, so I'm taking a drink for that.
Well, look how much better it looks and we'll probably still lose. To be fair, it's France. It is France, but still.
Fred is a baddie, you can say that again. And he's into choking, my kind of guy.
That isn't a very practical way of choking someone out, is it? You're at an immediate disadvantage because that's not a very strong position to have someone in a chokehold.
Right.
I bet his wrists are made of fucking steel.
I didn't really care about this, but
Sorry, no way a fucking quad.
Oh yeah, but when you're Fred, I bet his wrists
stop giving me dumb offers.
Fucking mower damage eyes. Sorry, no way a fucking quad bike had that good of braking.
We're really taking apart the physics of this film now.
Like, no!
One of their best friends might be dead.
Oh no, he's evil dude!
Is Scooby even going to say something about that? Oh, there we go, yeah.
Oh, Rick, I'm with. Oh, yeah? Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo.
Ah, cheers. Who wins that? If that fight actually happens, who wins?
The dogs.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo's a Great Dane. A Great Dane could kill an average man. Shaggy doesn't look like he's got much fighting power in him. He goes down, no problem.
He does.
Friends don't quit. Why would you dive head first in? You're just going to break his fucking neck.
No, I think he knew it was a slide.
Yeah, but surely you go down arse first, then you won't land on your head.
Where the fuck is Scooby?
He died.
Cheers. It's a bit odd how he says Scooby-Doo about his closest friend. He calls him his full name.
Yeah, it would be like me going James Barrett, James Barrett.
This CGI is so bad.
The thing is, shit like this just sticks in my memory. Bad CGI sticks in your memory more than good CGI. Look at that. That doesn't. Did you watch these as a
That's classic, yeah.
My neighbours are moving furniture at midnight. It's midnight and they're moving furniture. They've been doing this for 2 hours.
I hate to break it to you, George, but they're probably not moving
I
further.
don't care about the fucking crappy little,
It's not like
you know, I don't know what it's called, the Super Cup, whatever. I don't care about it.
We had like a massive thud and then everything stopped for like 15 minutes. I mean, like, we think someone died.
Oh yeah, also, let me look at this squad. Look at this insane team. So you got, this is the first team. You got 95 rated, 88 rated, 90 rated, 93, 92, 84, 83, 88, 89, 88, 94. And then on the bench you've got 70. Oh my god, the bench is a bit shit. The bench is kind of shit. I will admit the bench isn't the best. But everything else, just ignore the bench. And we've still got some players on loan. Like we've got Van der Voort on loan. We haven't even got a backup goal. For fuck's sake. We haven't even got a backup goalie. All of them are on loan. Literally. Okay, let's go out of this screen and let's go into the other screen. Look at this, look. All of our goalies except Donnarumma are on loan. I think it's time to get rid of some of these. Like I'd say probably this guy could go. Yeah, you're definitely going. This guy's way younger, that 2 years younger than you and higher rated. You're going. You're getting sold. It doesn't matter, you know, we've got too many goalies here. I don't know how he's went up 4. Oh wait, never mind, yeah. Okay. So Donnarumma, one of the world's best, isn't going to grab a single rating in the rest of the career mode. You know it. So Penant, you're on loan. I don't know who you are, but you can get sold, to be honest, because you're fucking shit, mate. so to make a loan request, I thought I told you about this. Why do you still want a loan request? So, anyway, this kid, no mate, you're not getting a loan. So anyway, that guy's on half the, so our 78 rated centre back, 18-year-old rates. So 18-year-old 78 rated centre back is on loan. That's when you know you got a good squad. So, yeah. No, not having a release clause. No, forget that, mate. You're not having a release clause. No, I thought I told you about this. Yeah, that's more like it, mate. No, what wage do you want? Ah, God. He was originally on 1,000, now he's on 20,000. Can you, like, go away? So you can, you know, you're not going to get games, but I want you to improve, so... Can someone put an offer in for Ronnie Fox? You can just do one. So this guy's still on loan. You on loan. Get on loan. Well, he's not really that exciting. So this guy isn't that good, but he's okay. Still on loan, 80 rated. That guy only went at 1 rating. You've got to be kidding me. Still on loan. You fucking mug, only going at 1 rating. The whole time you were on loan. You idiot. I'll add to loan list. Then you got Knob, which is an exciting prospect. So He's a very exciting prospect. So, Alphonse, Wilson, Isa. Yeah, I think we've got basically two of the best strikers in the world. The squad can't be improved in any way. Well, it can, but sign 3 players from Europe. What would I need to do? Again, the expectations are so ridiculous. The expectation is to win the Champions League, and that's medium. And you have to win the Premier League and the FA Cup. It's the expectation. It's the expectation to win the treble. It's so ridiculous. Nearly 400 million release clauses. What a joke. Don't need any more goalies. He's alright, I suppose, but the question is, do we need him? This kid, like, do we need him? No, we don't need him. I mean, I would say we could get him and just put him on loan, but what is the point? We got like a million loan players at this point. So, half the team's on loan. So that's that then. See ya.